Come on in, my creative friends. Let's get some projects worked on. I don't know. Got the sun coming in. It'll probably go away in a little bit. If I can do anything, maybe I can turn. I don't know if I can turn the camera. Oh, this a little bit better. But until the sun goes down, this is what we have to work on. So I am working on continuing my mesh crochet shirt. I didn't get too far. I've been working on a my project. I have to have a customer order that I am going to try my best. Let's see, my best to get out tomorrow. I would do something with this, but it should be going away soon. I am for those who don't know who I am, I'm Deborah, and I'm the hands behind Taylor's Yarn Creations. And on today, I am finishing up my shirt. Right now, I'm wrestling with yarn bar, but it's got to come out. It's got to come out. There. I'm wrestling with yarn bar. So, because I finished one of these already, I finished that. So, it's not really a lot of yarn. And this is how far I've gotten. I apologize for that sun. It is what it is. It's got to go away soon. I look funny. Oh my gosh. Let me see if I can take this thing off. They didn't do too much. It's my little screen. I don't want to forget it up here. But this, if it needs to be clean. But I'm not going to be up here long. But I'm going to go ahead and work some while I am up here. I am finishing up this. I kind of stopped. The yarn stopped about halfway. I ran out. I don't think I had a whole skein of this when I started. So that can be good and bad. Just got yarn barf. But I'm going to be careful and go ahead and start it with the yarn barf in place. But I will not be on long. I'm just going to work on it just for a little bit. Just for a little bit. You know, it has been a strange, unusual week. It has been so strange this week. I cannot tell you how strange. It's only Tuesday. So yesterday, go to the garage and the little light fixture inside the garage is doing like this. And it's hanging on by the wires. So I called the electrician, and they came the same day and fixed it, or so I thought. Didn't really charge too terrible of a price, and all was well. He changed out the light bulb and everything. Go back out this morning, and it's like again. So I called the company, and fortunately, they sent someone else out. They didn't purposefully send someone else out, but they sent another guy out, and he fixed it. So hopefully, I won't go tomorrow and see like that. So we'll see. We'll see. And I have my coffee still piping hot. I have some water, and I have my crochet project. And so that was my adventure for today and yesterday. So Monday started off like a true Monday. And I want to just carefully undo this yarn barf so I can go ahead and work a little bit more onto this. I don't know how long it's going to, I think I have to make it about It has to be about 14 inches wide. So we'll see if I can get it there or not. We'll see. We'll see if this next skein will get me to 14 inches. If not, I'll just keep working on it, keep working on it, keep working on it till I get it done. This is just one panel. It's two panels and then it's sleeves. So I guess it'll be 14 inches on this side and 14 inches on this side. And then it'll kind of go down. You sew in the middle part and you add the sleeves to it. I'll have to see if I want to add sleeves once I finish it, because I may not want sleeves on mine. But the pattern itself does require sleeves. So sometimes you get tangled. Oh my goodness. And you have to be careful with the yarn, because the yarn, I think it can hear you. It can hear your frustrations. So you don't want to get too frustrated with the yarn when you're trying to untangle it. You have to be very nice to it, because if not, it seems like it'll tangle even worse. But if you're nice to it, you speak nice, kind things, and be gentle with it, it tends to untangle very easily. See how that's going? It's because I'm not being mean to it. And it's just nicely untangling itself very nicely. And once I get to a certain point, I should be able to go ahead and start crocheting. I shouldn't have to. I know some people like to take the yarn apart and put it on the little yarn spinner and wind it into little balls, skeins. I don't have time for all that. I'm trying to get the project finished. But I want to thank all my new subscribers, my returning subscribers. Thank you so much. I'm looking forward to doing more. This week, I've been working on completing my order, my custom order for my customer. I have all the wallets are finished. I probably will do like a little Instagram post. All those are finished. I'm going to package them probably tomorrow. All the hardware is on it. She wanted a duck, a purple duck. That's pretty much finished. And she wanted 3 chickens to go with it. So I have to make sure I have yellow yarn. I think it's 3 chickens. It might be 4. I think she added a chicken on there. Purple, green, plain yellow, and speckled yellow. So I have 4 chickens. The yellow is pretty much finished. I had to stop right with the eyeballs because I had to find them, which I found them. Found my they're 6mm eyeballs. I had to stop with the duck because they're 9mm eyeballs, and I found that I have so many eyeballs. Who would have ever thought that different these things have different? Let's see. I'll turn it that way. My room is a mess. Don't y'all judge me. It's an organized mess. It's organized. I haven't been up here all week. This is my first day. I'm trying to be committed. I'm trying to make myself be committed. As soon as the sun go down, I'll turn it back straight. But I'm trying to make myself be committed to getting on. I'm on other platforms as well, but I haven't done anything with them. Nothing. Yes, it. So I haven't done anything with them, so I need to get to humping. Crazy. I need to get busy. Busy as a bee. I need to get busy. So come on, Mr. Yarn, Mrs. Yarn. Be kind. Do not knock up on me. Okay, see? You talk nice to it and it'll work with you. Talk mean to it and you will find yourself with a pair of scissors. So I do want to run some errands before the sun totally sets. So I probably will not be on here long. Can you believe it's almost time for school? don't know where the summer goes. I had wanted to get to Ohio to go see my brother before the summer start ends. We'll see. Maybe if nothing else, I'll get to see him before his birthday. I've got to get there. I have not seen that little boy. He's not little, but I call him that. We can call our siblings that, even if they're grown adults. There, the sun is going down, or at least moving. It's moving. It's not going down yet. So we have some neighbors. Our old neighbors moved out, and we got some new neighbors that they moved in, or they bought the house, but they haven't moved in yet. They keep the grass cut. So my guess is they must be on their way. I assume that they're from out of town and that they probably are military from the length of time. They'll probably be here by August. I really believe that. Don't know much about them, but in our neighborhood, we tend to watch out for each other, watch each other's homes. So they're in a good place. Okay. I'm about to get started. I think I have enough length here and detanglement to get started. We shall see. As soon as my coffee cools off. Let me see. I'm going to get my clock here, my phone. Yep, that's pretty good. Because sometimes when it starts tangling, it slows you down a lot. So, okay, keep an eye on my phone. Let's get to end here. Let's get busy. Okay, so I'm at this end. I have a little bit left. And sometimes what I like to do is I put my stitch marker there so I wouldn't lose it. So since I am going to continue with, I think I have to chain 2. Skip 2. And then double crochet. So I'll start with this part of that yarn and then I'll attach the new yarn. Give it enough length so that I can tie a knot in the 2 and it can be sort of seamless. It's kind of, it's a little bit, I can't really show what I'm doing, but I try to just make sure that the 2 stay together some kind of way. We don't overdo it. Add this new fresh yarn in here. Because you want to be able to, you can tie a little knot nice and tight together with it. And then it will work well. No one will ever know that you had to change out the yarn. So I have this, see from the sides, 2 yarn threads. Now I'll continue and I will tie the knot inside, and then if there's anything else in the way, I will trim it and maybe glue it. Just put a little fabric glue to make sure, but it should be good even if I don't use fabric glue. Sometimes I do. I don't know how my internet is up here. It's kind of weak. Okay, so come on back, Wi-Fi. Come on back, Wi-Fi. It is 95 out here today. Oh, the sun. 95 degrees outside. And it feels like 107. Welcome to Memphis, and I'm still drinking coffee. Only because I'm in air conditioning. I wouldn't be drinking that coffee if I was outside. Mm. So, guys, it's hot in certain areas. Washington State is on fire. It's flooding in other areas. And Jesus is coming back. Plain and simple. We in some end times because it's just people just losing their minds, losing hope. So much stuff happening. People still don't like each other. It's just sad. We live in some sad times. These are the best of times and these are the worst of times. But we need to start preparing it either way. You can't control the water. I mean, you don't know, the water, dams and excessive floods, heat, fires, tornadoes. Been seeing a lot of double rainbows, and that gives me hope when I see that. I like to see those double rainbows. It's a promise. It's a promise. It's not going to be a flood again like that. It's going to be fire. It's if you believe in the word. But I think before all that takes place, before the doors are shut, we have some things we got to do. Just keep living right. At least I try to. I haven't been to my office in a minute. My other office, my real office. I'm an independent contractor. I haven't been down there in a minute. I know I got some mail. I don't go and check, but I probably need to one day. And I need to get back to my time blocking. I don't know if you believe in time blocking, but when you time block, you get a lot more done than if you don't. Because I found like yesterday, I was after it was so hot. Did I go out any yesterday? I know I had to deal with a lot of service calls happened yesterday. I think I went out for a little bit, not too long. So grateful for my air conditioner in my car. Got it fixed right before the heat broke out. Whew, I didn't even realize how hot it was. And it wasn't even that hot now then as it is now. You have to be careful in this kind of heat. You will get dehydrated in a heartbeat. So even though I have my coffee, I do balance it with water. I drink more water now than I think I did last year. I got ice. My cup is downstairs. It's a 40 ounce, and I fill it up at least twice. Keeps the ice real cold. And I'm drinking on that most of the day. And if I don't, I can tell. See how much I can get done before the time is up, before I go running some errands. Hopefully to cool off some. I don't know. They said not till Wednesday. But tomorrow I got to get my custom order in the mail. I will be finished with my little chicks tonight. They don't take long to do. Just need to make sure all the pieces are in order. I put them in like these little clear bags. And I put my little label and they just turned out so cute. Then I have the little duck. The last duck I made a hat for it. Not sure if I'm gonna do a hat this time. It doesn't come with a hat typically. I just did it that time. My little dog doesn't like to be out in the heat, and neither do I. But he loves ice water. Let's see. So after I just this is something I'm just working on for my own self. And then I gotta start prepping for the upcoming events because they're already doing back to school stuff. Which I understand because school starts in about 2 weeks. And so I can see that. Matter of fact, they already have fall stuff out. They've had the fall stuff out for a minute. Why is it? I'm untangling yarn. It's not bad, but it just seems like it's really, you're not careful, you can be in a knot. So I'm going to do like this and see what's going on. See if I need to bring this item through anything or is it just twisted. Once I get through the yarn barf, I should be good to go though. Yarn barf can slow you down a little bit. But I rather deal with a little bit of yarn barf than to have to go and untangle and do a little skein of on that yarn winder. Nope. I don't have that kind of patience. I know some ladies are really meticulous about that. Nope, not me. I'll wrestle a little bit with the yarn barf and on the head. I don't know. It seemed like there used to be. I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining, but it seemed like the yarn didn't used to get so much yarn barf all the time. It seemed like lately these skeins are full of it. I don't know what that's about. And I'm not going to cut my yarn because I don't like tying knots to bring them back together. Just this one little bit right here. And I think I'm going to have to bring my piece through it to keep it from tangling because I have this and some kind of way when it gets twisted and you have to be very careful with it. Like I said, you have to be nice to it. Have there ever been a time I got frustrated? I think one time I got frustrated with the yarn. And sometimes when I get like that, I'll just put it down. I'm like, I'll come back to it another day because I don't want to cut the yarn. You don't know where that knot is going to start, where it's going to fall when you're working on something, and you might not be able to hide it. It's nicely. But this is mine, since this is for me, I will know where all the imperfections are. And I'm not sure if I'm going to do another one. This might be the one and only. But I'm always making things for other people. And I said, I've never made myself like an order piece of clothing. So this time I'm going to do that. This will be for me. It's black because black goes with everything. It's mesh. It can be lightweight, heavyweight. There, I finished that. Okay. Let's get to the end here. What time is it? Been on almost a half an hour. I will probably stop before 6:30. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Oh, I love this pattern. So gorgeous. It's going to be a nice, really nice piece. So you can kind of see through it. Really nice. I like it. I like it. If you got this far, speaking of likes, be sure to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you know the next time I go live or the next time I upload a video. I don't want to make promises as far as when I'll come back. I thought about coming on like this weekend, but I didn't. I don't know what happened this weekend. Some days I just like to rest. I don't want to do anything. But I thought about getting on. But my little computer up here is starting to tear up. I don't know why it's tearing up. I've had it forever. And this is right at the edge. It kind of pops up. I don't know if it's a screw that needs to be tightened or what, but I'm gonna have to start transferring some of the files from off of here just in case it wants to finally go bye-bye. I want to make sure that I get all my documents, my patterns that are on this computer off. Maybe I can see if I can get it fixed. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. So now that I got most of the yarn barf, I can go to town now. I'm on the second skein. See how much I can get finished before 6:30. May stop before 6:30. That'll give me a little bit of time here before it gets dark. I don't like to drive too much in the dark. I will do it if I have to, but I don't like to. Some parts of Memphis, the county, they don't have street lights, and I definitely don't like it because they have deer out here, and I'm like the deer and the ducks. The ducks have more respect than the people. Better not hit a duck. Better hit a squirrel before you hit a duck. Better not try not to hit nothing. So I'm hoping tomorrow will be better. Because I don't need another service person out here. Had enough of them this week. Had two on Monday, one today for a recap. And hopefully that's it. Guys, start getting prepared for the winter now. Even though it's hot, if it's hot, I just feel like it's also going to be an extreme cold. So just start getting your canning together. Can those tomatoes, can that beans, rice and bean. I saw this lady can some rice and beans. All she had to do was heat it up. That's what I'm talking about. In case you lose power, you just need to heat it up. Get your blankets now. I know it just sounds crazy, but I just feel like our weather is so off. We just need to be prepared. Get your shovels, plan your exit strategy, get your weather radios, your flashlights. Start storing up your canned goods now. I know there's a lot of grocery stores that are starting to close. I don't know why. I was in the store the other day and the one guy was saying that I don't know if they stopped it or not, but they said that they were not going to be getting any like Saturday truck deliveries. And if that's the case, that means I'm gonna tell you one place that I see that never sleeps or never stops, and that's that grocery store. People always in there. I never seen the parking lot empty unless it's a holiday and they're closed. Turning out nice. You like this? Great. Okay, guys, it is 6:26, and even though I haven't finished this row, I'm going to go ahead and stop and call it a night. I've been on here a little bit over half an hour. Turn on your notifications, click that like button, and I will see you on the next time. Bye.